this movie?
Yes.
Why did you pick this movie?
This is my favorite movie. It's really well done.
Wait. This is your favorite movie?
Yeah.
A number one.
Yeah.
Nothing is better than.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
Why is your favorite movie so depressing?
Well, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but it's sad.
Well, for those of you scoring at home, this is not the usual lineup. We have a special guest star that will be dropping in throughout the goings on.
I'll be hiding in the shadows.
Sitting right next to me in the shadows.
How would you like to be identified for all the marketing and
JNP, as usual. It tends to be what I end up being called.
what are we about to watch?
A silent voice.
A silent voice. It's a very evocative title.
What's
Yes.
that word mean?
Evocative?
Yeah.
I have no
It
idea what you
means
just said.
like if you hear something or say something or see something and it makes you feel things. You know more about anime than, you're the resident anime expert of the three of us, so
Basically.
I try.
yeah.
So where does the silent voice come from?
Yoshitoki Oima. They originally wrote the manga.
It's a standalone manga. It's not part of a series. It's not like chapter 1.
Oh, no, there's multiple books.
Mangas are usually approximately 175 to 190 pages. They're broken up into many, many novels. There's...
Oh,
How many?
So it's the ongoing storyline. It's just tiny books.
okay.
But the movie is
Everything.
all of the mangas. I think that there might be some need for a couple of trigger warnings at the front.
Oh, yes.
So if you want to give us a couple of trigger warnings on this one.
This movie talks a lot about bullying, and there is, I believe, 2 attempts of suicide.
If you're triggered easily by bullying
There's also a
or
minor amount of blood.
Yeah.
depressive thoughts and suicide, maybe catch us next week. But for those of you who are still with us, let's watch the film.
I mean, Twizzlers. Am I gonna cry though?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Suicide, fear, and language, according to the outlet we're watching this on.
TV 14, so we're all okay.
Yeah.
8.
A point.
I love that this actually
night.
starts in silence, too. Like, I think that's a cool little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And it just slowly...
It makes me feel like I'm deaf, and it's
Right. It kind of
cool.
pulls you into...
The shape of voice.
Okay, so it's April. Oh, he's quitting his job.
He's quitting
Yeah.
lots of things.
Collect stuff from the vendor.
Selling his possessions. This is not bode well for what's going to happen to this guy. Is he going to kill himself?
That's what he's planning to do.
Right.
Yeah, just
He's-
wait and watch.
He's
Wait, watch.
getting his effects cleared.
Yeah. This is what some people do.
I love the water in that, too. It's so...
Yeah, this is beautifully animated.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if you saw he was leaving his money with his mother.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
And there we go.
Oh, he would have fallen though. Oh,
He was still...
He
Yeah,
was
he was still
still
behind the
thinking,
railing, yeah. And the soundtrack.
Should we turn it off?
this is my generation.
This is my generation.
He's pretty, even though he's like a jerk.
He is a jerk.
There's a lot of jerk involved in this.
You guys, whatever. Long time ago, there was a band called The Who. Have you heard of the band The Who?
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, so we got half the younger audience. Sarah and I, of course, have heard of The Who. For my money, if you're asking me my number one favorite drummer in a band of all time, it's the guy from The Who. He was the best. He was awesome. He was super, super great.
Keith Moon?
Keith Moon. And he was the basis for Animal and the Muppets.
He's a gamer. He's an extreme gamer. Look at him game.
Oh, you're talking about I thought you were talking about
I
Animal.
wear long
Oh,
sleeve shirts.
yes,
The rubber band.
I wear long sleeve shirts under short sleeve shirts under long sleeve shirts.
Hey, I do that.
Fashion, dude.
Man, this man was an e-boy before e-boys were a thing.
By the way, Ryan is crunching on Tostitos.
Yo, I'll get the Takis in here.
And there's Takis.
Hold on.
And there's
And Twizzlers.
I'll eat them like Marco Polo.
I got Pocky.
Taki.
we're all squared away for
Wait
the
for
first.
it, wait for it.
for
Our,
these first
our
time.
food
I
noises.
got the crunch.
Oh, that's a lovely
Ah,
crunch.
just getting it on me.
No, that's why you shouldn't lay on me.
What do we say? Unintentional ASMR. She's gorgeous.
She's really cute.
She's so beautifully drawn.
Why do I feel like she's going to be important later?
She's the main girl.
I don't know that. Like, I'm just saying.
She's the silent
I don't
voice.
think you guys need to shout at me every time I say something.
JNP's loud, it's fine. Like, that's so me in class, too. I'm, like, playing with my mechanical pencil. Like, how far can I get
Alright,
there?
everyone take a seat.
Okay, the teacher is pretty.
God, my God. Who cares about females anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Harsh.
Thank you.
Right?
They said 6th grade, so these guys are about 11, 12. Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you talk to me, please use this notebook.
Well, she had to, like, obviously, like, think about this beforehand.
Yeah.
Planned it out.
And
Yeah.
write it all down.
Mhm.
Before. Wow.
Here's the part.
This, though. I can't hear. I really like that this shows that, like, because there are those kids who are trying to write in the notebook and trying to accept her. It really, through what we see in the beginning here, is like the wrong people. And when you are in that situation where there's bullying, even people who are willing to be there for you will slowly scale back away from.
Even some of the like nice people in the beginning turn out to be jerks, don't
Exactly, because they see the bullying happening and they don't know which side to be on.
they? Yeah.
They don't have the integrity to keep.
Exactly.
I mean, they're in 6th grade. They're gonna side with whoever's popular.
Exactly. Which, don't be that guy.
I don't understand why they try to get her to do this class. She could do
Yeah.
something else while...
Yeah, why did they put her in a choir?
Right. And why is the school not prepared for her? Why is there not a translator? Why is there not, like, a guide for
Or why
her or
did someone not at
something?
least like try to teach her like the signals to actually start singing?
Or let her
something
stand
like
by the piano so she can feel the vibrations and see when she needs to come
Yeah.
in.
Why are they making her stand up
Yeah.
and read?
Yeah, like she's just trying to read. Oh.
I think the intention on
Wait,
that
here's-
end is more like, let's make her feel normal, which
Yeah, here's-
that's doing the opposite. This is awful.
Yeah.
And then he mocks her.
Yeah, this
So
is.
wait, I don't understand. Is her speaking voice?
It sounds.
She can't hear herself, so she sounds different.
Okay,
Yeah.
so her speaking voice isn't.
Have you heard a deaf person speak?
Yes,
Yeah,
but-
so
but-
it can sound a little different
It can
sometimes.
sound a little different sometimes, but also some
Yeah.
deaf people choose to really make
Yeah.
it a point
Yeah,
to learn how to articulate their voice vocally.
Right.
But she has not really done that, so she sounds very different, and he was mocking her.
Okay, so her voice is not.
And it does get better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she sounds
Yeah.
pretty good towards the end of the movie.
But
Yeah.
here at 12, at the slightest difference, these kids are going to pick on her because
Yeah.
she's different. Okay,
Right.
Got it.
Which is pretty weird considering there's like the
Tales
one
of
chick
this
who's standing in the
time.
background who's wearing like the
Right.
pink and purple striped socks with like green socks over top. What kind of fashion sense is that?
They're in the 6th grade, dude.
She has orange pants on too. She looks like she walked into the class with the lights off.
Maybe she did.
I'm
Maybe
just,
she's blind. We don't know.
Oh,
my
well,
God.
clearly not, or else she'd be bullied too. Why isn't there a movie
True.
called The Blind Bat?
Just taking a look at your bracelets there, Julia. So
Yeah, Julia.
there's a bunch of,
We'll have to take a picture of you to share
Yeah.
with the rest of the class.
or just a picture of the bracelets because there's, there's green and whatever, there's orange and whatever.
The famous "Can we be friends?"
This is just...
And then this. The art in this is gorgeous.
Artist.
Hang on a second. Did we ever get an explanation of why he's just so hostile?
Yes.
from the jump?
Yes.
Soon.
Okay. So he's got issues going on.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot.
Okay, this isn't just a standard Disney or Stephen King bully.
No.
What's the problem usually with bullies? Why are they usually bullies?
Yeah, so
Because they don't have snacks.
this
Because they don't have snacks.
This student teacher comes in to teach kids how to use sign language. So
Got it.
Which, I'm sorry, should that not have been done before she started? It ain't about you, Karen.
Well,
And then this sweetheart.
I love this kid. I give that kid a medal.
yeah, so they're asking for her to teach them.
Right.
oh, you're a douchebag.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
Pretty
get
much.
worse.
Pretty much.
This is just a montage of him destroying
This is a
her.
bullying montage.
We are
Yeah.
doing a
Wait
bullying
for this,
montage.
wait.
Yeah, there's a really sad part in this.
Pouring water on her, but that's...
This.
Yeah.
That would. Oh my god. That
Wait,
would hurt.
No, wait.
It did.
Well, that guy's an asshole.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, but he's like the main character.
Yeah. So.
I think we're getting to the point where they're going to start revealing why he is the way he is, though.
At this point, I'm starting to care, not a lot.
Right. And that's what I thought the first time, and by the end of it, like, your heart
Loves him.
loves him wholly and completely. Yeah. This is heartbreaking. Like, you don't need to understand sign language to understand what she's saying.
I don't understand what she's getting at.
But he's so dense.
He doesn't get it.
I'm like, that's her lifeline. That's her
Is
only way to talk to
that a baguette or a
people.
baseball bat?
It's
Oh,
a
wait.
It's a flag.
It's a flag, so neither.
Baguette or a baseball bat.
Baguette. Yes, he's just gonna carry around a baguette. This is not.
I would.
This is not a French film. This is
Wait, look.
Yeah, currently the French aren't known for their animation.
right.
Yeah.
But they are known for their baguettes.
So his friends threw him into the water.
Good.
He broke 8 of her hearing aids.
In 5 months. That shit ain't cheap.
He's about to confess. Like, he was going to say
Oh,
He was trying to raise his hand, but the teacher's like, we all know it's you.
Yeah, but there's a point there, too, where it's also important for the other children to hear. If you see someone getting bullied, you say something.
Sure.
Well, yeah, it's just the teacher then screamed for him to stand up.
And smacks the blackboard.
And then also, like, all of the other kids throw him under the bus, but, like, they were kind of in on it. Like, they didn't
They're all
stop
saying,
him.
oh, we told you to knock it off. No, they didn't.
None of them did.
No.
And he's trying to say you guys were doing it with him, because some of them were.
That doesn't make it right.
But still, they shouldn't all just pound it on him, because that means that he's
They
the
were
only
trying
one
to throw him under the bus as the only instigator, which he
And
may have
then-
been the ringleader, but
And
he
then
was not
this
the only
chick
one.
starts crying.
I would never do that, girl.
Yet you laughed when she was getting bullied.
Yeah, she was one of the kids in the room when he was writing this stuff on the whiteboard, on the chalkboard.
Didn't tell him stop, didn't report it to a teacher, so I jumped in the river like always, which means he gets wet a lot. He comes home wet a lot. Why is there blood on her sweater?
Because...
Wait, Shoko's mom ripped out her earrings. Like, grabbed it and ripped it out.
Why do we not see that?
Because it can't... That's the point. You're not... You're
So
following the
Shoko's
kid.
mom is kind of a jerk because her kid pulled out her hearing aids. Shoko's mom ripped out her earrings.
Okay, but here we go. This is where you're starting to see what he goes through. The things that he was doing to Shoko were done to him. So he's bullying because he's been bullied. Which doesn't excuse it.
No.
You know.
No, yeah.
But it
And
gives
then-
an explanation.
But you understand, and again, they're in 6th grade, and you know, when you're in 6th grade, you're not as good at handling your emotions.
No.
And she's trying to clean up his desk because the kids would write horrible shit on his desk.
So she's just nice to everybody, and he's just not handling what's happening at all.
Yeah.
So time and time after she gets bullied, she takes the high road, and he doesn't.
And she's about to lose her shit.
Well, finally.
Oh, I love her so much.
And he can't understand her because she sounds different. And she transfers.
She transfers out. She goes to a different school because
She's getting bullied.
the bullying gets to her too much.
Yeah. Can you blame her?
No, not at all. That lone little desk in the middle, though, God. Like, nobody would even sit next to her.
Right.
Except for the one girl that left the school because she was getting bullied for
Being nice
helping
to
her.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that
we're
girl
back
was,
to this.
and the person who was friends with Shoko wasn't getting bullied by him. They were getting bullied by other kids in the class. So it was a whole class effort to bully
Now you'll
people.
start to like him.
Well, it's gonna.
He's going to classes to learn sign language.
Because he feels bad for what he did as a kid.
And there she is.
Get your tag in your shirt.
I love that detail, though. The tag in his shirt is up. I love that.
It's always up. If you look at any of the shirts he's wearing, like the
I
one
know,
when
I
he was
think
a kid, he had the tag sticking out of the black shirt that he
Yeah.
wore.
It's just cute. It's the minor little detail. It's great.
Ma'am,
No, wait.
those are all signs that someone's gone.
No, just
No,
wait.
Wait. How much would that be in American dollars?
After me.
Yeah, but it showed out her ripped earring in that scene.
Yeah. What would 1.7 million yen be in American dollars?
I'll turn to the research desk.
17,000?
It's not 10.
Which, that's a lot for this family.
15 grand.
Jeez.
I was somewhat close.
You were close. I will. Props, my dude. So $15,000 just went up in smoke.
When did the
Yeah, by accident. She wasn't trying to burn it
Right,
at that point.
right. Because he made the promise that he was not going to make any more attempts on his life, and
it was 2016 the movie, right though?
yes,
Because exchange rate was different then.
gotcha.
But approximately.
Still approximately the same. $15,000. I love that movie's abridgment.
We're watching this sad movie, and you're like,
Look at the fish.
These slips not my bread.
You.
yeah.
I'm sorry, you're pretty, but I don't like you.
Yeah, so he ends up being a jerk. So any new kid that comes, he's like, to stay away from him. He's such a bully.
This is an important little detail as well.
This is how he sees the world.
Yeah.
If people aren't his friends, he sees X's over their face.
Because he's kind of closed himself off from...
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh, irony. Now he wants to be deaf.
Define irony. Oh, I love him.
Yay!
Hands down, best boy.
He said koi, and the translation said carp.
This isn't a translation.
No, not the translations. The subtitle said carp.
Which aren't a translation. It's somebody, after the fact, sitting down and typing out what either the script says or what the actual words are in
Japanese.
In Japanese.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't match.
Carp. Because that's what oh my god.
Like, have you ever actually heard the real translation of the Pokemon theme from Japanese to American, or to English? It's hilarious. I'm surprised we got through that whole first episode. Thanks for coming back for the second one, by the way.
Right.
Without, like, mentioning other YouTube movie-related channels. I was surprised that we didn't, like, take pot shots at some of the other... Well, one in particular.
Are you taking pot shots, sir?
I think if we get a couple, 3, 4 of these into our belts, I'll start slinging some mud from the cheap seats. But at the same time, it's like, I will always be able to find... This should be like a theme of the channel. Always be able to find something I like about a movie.
Right.
Even a movie I don't like, I can tell you, like, I like this or I like
We
that.
should watch The Room.
Maybe. That should make the list.
I would love to see your redeeming qualities on Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
She's not here.
She is here.
She's-
She's not here.
I literally do just talk to her.
Wow.
It's the intense eye contact that
The no blinking.
A literal gatekeeper. Does she know who he is?
No.
No, not yet.
The one who came to the door, no.
So the kid that kept him out of the room did not know that was the bully, that she didn't know who he was. So she was just being a jerk on purpose. Just
No. That person is just very protective of Shoko.
So kind of gatekeeping.
to the point of being rude.
Yeah. Well.
To the point of being
Yeah.
inappropriate. Well, that's not.
Well,
that's that person. That
that's a
person's not-
kid.
Yeah, but that person's not a real friend then. She shouldn't have 100% say over who Shoko gets to talk to or associate with.
You
Why
gotta watch the movie, man. You're gonna learn so much if you watch the movie.
Watch the film. Watch the film.
Watch the film.
Watch the film. That's what we're here for. It's the funny thing, because so far, granted there's only been the 2, but there's always been one person in the room who hasn't seen the entirety of the film. So you're asking all the
Yeah,
questions
this is
that,
a cute
look,
part.
see, I have my trust in you because you brought me my bike. Friendship process.
He's like literally never had any friends before.
Not real friends.
Yeah.
Pardon me while I smoke my french fry. I love this little secret handshake thing.
Oh, it's a very old.
It's
slipping some skin.
adorable. It's adorable.
That's from. Well, it didn't originate from. They definitely did that in Stand By Me.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be another good one.
That would be a great one.
That'd be a good one.
God, I love this movie.
Smoking the French fry.
Yeah, who doesn't smoke French fries?
That's probably not a good response either.
Yeah. Isn't that what best friends are for?
We don't have to make the poop jokes. The show is doing it for us.
Okay.
Again, the art in this is just...
Gorgeous.
Those cherry blossoms are beautiful.
They look real.
They do.
Supposed to be feeding the fish. This man is just munching on the bread.
And I love how she never had an X on her face.
Nope, never.
From the first time he walked in there. Was there a poop drone on that page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're bullying Shoko.
Bye, Shoko.
Yeah, and then there's this.
I regret nothing!
That reminds me of the one episode of Black Mirror. The John Hamm one.
Oh, yeah.
Where if you got convicted or whatever, then they
Yeah.
could blurt you out, or I can't
Yeah.
remember all the details, but like this reminds me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now he has to go to the faculty office. And he's suspended for a week.
So, like, it's against the law to jump into that water
Technically, yes.
because of the koi fish?
Yeah.
She's so cute! Like, they're having this moment and she's like, dude, I'm hungry.
Shosho!
Feed me nom-noms. Froggo, are you okay?
It's dead.
Froggo?
And they're taking a photo of it.
That's morbid.
You'll understand why they do that later.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I mean, it's a valid point. Just because you learned sign language doesn't undo what you did.
Yeah.
But does this person know that?
Well, I guess the assumption is that Shoko may have...
Told him that he was the bully?
Yeah.
So when he first showed up at the deaf school,
Not at first, but once he showed up and...
got it.
You know.
Because that did not explain it. Nothing has explained away why she was so adversarial. He was so adversarial when he showed up at the school the first time. That just does not compute for me.
Right.
She's not dating Shoko. She's Shoko's little sister.
Ah.
And that's Shoko's mom.
Thanks for keeping my kids safe. Let me smack you because of what you did in your youth. It's one angry mom.
Yeah.
She gets even angrier.
Oh, I
She's
think
got a point, though.
Yeah, but she ripped out his mother's earrings and slapped him for what he did when he was a kid.
Can't be an easy life with the deaf kid and watching him get bullied, so I guess I understand the anger, but as a parent, maybe not assaulting children would be...
Oh, she does get a little bit worse.
Oh.
Also, I love...
Consent, folks!
He was on the other side of the fucking street.
He's like, you're a girl, goodbye! Separate corners. I love him so much. So much.
It's confirmed. They have cooties in Japan.
Why does this seem like off-brand Deku?
Great value brand Deku. Deku that you ordered from Wish.com.
Right.
Yeah, there's more stuff in there.
He looks like if Mineta turned green.
Yes! Mineta and Deku's love child.
Ew!
He's like such a G. Like,
Hey, dude, I got you.
right?
Spring for the sweet. Supersize them fries.
Right? So I can smoke them fries.
How beautiful this is.
That is so beautifully drawn. Do you hate him a little less now?
I mean, I get it, but still.
So Sahara left there and went to a girls' academy, basically.
And there she goes.
Oh!
Up she goes.
Wait, what? Why are we talking...
Because those are teenage girls, too.
I never talked about my boobies with my friends. That was...
And then
Wait a minute.
I
Why
like how
does
he
Ryan
gets up
know
and leaves after
what
like
teenage girls talk about?
Because I've seen a shit ton of movies, dude. Movies are real.
Okay. Maybe we should take an intermission here because we've been going for about an hour.
Oh god.
I want to switch to goldfish. I need salty.
Yeah, so let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And we're back.
We got snacks now.
I don't know if you guys noticed. You missed an important part. The Meow Meow Club.
We noticed.
Yeah,
Did you see who handed him the card though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the old girl from his school.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
One of the things you guys will get to have as you age and get older is the ability to do more than one thing at a time.
Exactly. Actually, when I was their age, I would be laying on my bed with a TV on, doing my homework, listening to music
Yeah.
at the same time,
Explains your grade point average.
which was very high.
Yeah. I think your ability to multitask. That wasn't a dig. I am not here to be negative.
We are very smart.
We is very smart.
We is the smarts.
Yeah, and she pulls out her hearing aid.
And the fact that you still think that that would be a fun thing to do to somebody.
Yeah, it's not like, hey, let's hang out and play Nintendo.
Right. Let's rip out somebody's hearing aids and toss them around like it's, baseball.
Even if he was, that's still...
He's still being
He's-
really nice.
And
Like,
he's
it shows
still
he's
showing
growing.
more maturity than you're showing, crazy pants. Although she's not
She's
wearing
dressed like Himiko.
pants.
She
Well,
looks
yeah,
like
but
Toga.
Himiko wouldn't pull out someone's hearing aid. She's
No,
actually...
Toga would take out their hearing aid and bedazzle it.
And
Here,
why,
I did this for you.
It's even better.
and why is her skirt so short that I can see her unborn children? Like, a little bit of class there,
That's
honey.
a little short there, sweetie.
Little bit of class there,
How did
darling.
Mom let you get out of the house wearing that?
It's been my experience with kids that become bullies that either their parents are horribly rude people or their parents are completely checked out and don't notice what they're doing. In either case, they probably don't care the length of her skirt.
So let's wonder which of those two was Shoi's mom and why her earrings got ripped out. They didn't show that scene. They didn't show what the mothers were saying to each other.
Right.
So maybe Shoi's mother's a horrible person and they got into an argument and an altercation and that's why her earrings got ripped out.
Right.
It's completely plausible.
And the reverse is also plausible, that the mother is so sick and tired of everybody bullying her kid.
Yep.
8 pairs of hearing aids that I've had to, pay for in 5 months.
Yeah.
Let me show you what this feels like. And in that moment of passion, trying to explain
Yeah.
how hard it's been for her kid, just instinct to,
Yeah.
Like, how many times have I said to you, kid, that if anybody bullies you, I will go after them with the ferocity of a serial killer?
You missed a couple people.
Oh, theirs will come soon. Uppance will come. And I love you.
God, no, I'm gonna cry. Oh.
Though there is a saying
And he
in
just said,
Japan
"The
that
moon
the moon
is
is beautiful, isn't it? That means I love you.
And he just said that.
Yeah. So technically, he might have gotten that.
I love how they're like, you changed your hairstyle, that's so cool. All she did was take it out of braids. It changed so much.
Oh my god. It's like every teen rom-com ever. You took off your glasses and now you're beautiful.
Her ex is gone.
Yeah, he trusts her now.
And this person wants to be friends with
He's
him.
pretty.
Can I just point out, again, he's such a G. Like, he's wearing a scarf and a shirt that says Hollywood.
A t-shirt. A t-shirt.
Yeah.
Wearing a scarf with a t-shirt.
Yeah, because he's a G.
They're all so cute. And then there's just the one chick with an X over her face.
Because she's a rotten human being.
Oh, she's
The
awful.
clothing choices in this...
Oh,
Oh,
look,
there
look,
it goes.
there the X goes.
But the clothing choices in the scene are so freaking cute. Everybody just looks... And his tag's still out.
You seriously think he's gonna put it back in?
It's like a Japanese Abercrombie and Fitch commercial.
Pretty much.
Japanese Amber.
Oh god.
And another reason why he doesn't like it is it reminds him of a person he doesn't want to be anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he's not that guy. And she's still that girl. And he's clearly, the other guy is still clearly that guy.
But he's pretty. Can I just, suck the pretty out of him and then throw it into someone else?
He
and
kind
then keep
of,
that?
he reminds me of Tokyo with the dead inside eyes.
Yes, exactly!
The
Tokyo's
vampire
fun.
movie was last week.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally not how anything works.
Why are you so forceful and aggressive?
She's literally like, hey Shoko, we should go on the Ferris wheel.
So I'm gonna stand over the top of you and push into you and be like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, she literally stands at her.
When I didn't get my way from you at first, then I decided to ignore you and talk about you behind your back, because that's subtle and appropriate and mature. And again, they throw him entirely as the only one under the bus.
And she's like, I was so scared of him. No, you weren't. You were laughing at the stuff that he was doing.
You were right along with him. And he, again, like what I was saying earlier, he so doesn't want to be reminded of that person because it's not who he is now. That he's literally making himself sick even thinking about it. It's so sad. I get that he's hurting and whatever, and he hates who he was, but this just seems like...
Well, you can't blame him. He's tried to kill himself.
I know.
So
No, what I'm saying though is it's letting himself go back to that guy again momentarily in the scene. He's in give up mode, so he's
Well, that's what
lashing
they're
out
pretty
again.
much forcing him to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's his trademark now.
Exactly. There'll be a counter of our crunching noises.
No, it'll just be one. Goldfish, please sponsor us. Every week until it happens.
Every week until it happens. Or we'll end up like Mark, and Goldfish will sponsor everybody but us.
Yeah. That's tough.
Well, and she says here too, I get, yelled at by Mom every day. Mom is clearly not a happy person.
Oh, Mom is kind of a jerk throughout this whole movie. Mom's just an angry person.
Mom is angry. I don't understand do you understand the relevance with the uniform? Why it's summer and she's wearing...
I don't.
Wasn't she going to school before, but it wasn't a school with a uniform, and now she's going to a different school that requires a uniform?
No, she wasn't going to school.
She wasn't going at all.
The grandma said she was saying Mom yells at me every day, and I haven't gone to school in a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then Grandma died, so now she's just gonna wear the school uniform.
Yep.
I get it. Okay. Grandma wanted me to go to school, so even though it's summer, I'm gonna wear the uniform for Grandma.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of cute, actually. Oh.
Yeah.
Baking a cake for the mother seems like not a good thing for him to be included in. She might kill you. That's a legitimate concern.
I love how she breathed a sigh of relief, she was genuinely concerned her mother was going to
Literally
kill him.
going to stab him with a fork.
Which really does just show that their mom is very angry all the time, considering she would assume that's an actual concern they have to have.
They're
having him at the
actually
house.
They're actually worried about the safety of...
Which I don't blame them for being worried about that. The mom sees him with the
big damn
little
bite.
sister and slaps him, rips out his mother's earrings, and yells at the little sister all day.
Right. She is not a happy woman. Ryan's too busy eating goldfish to comment.
I'm trying to absorb.
You gotta absorb the movie.
He will give us his thoughts as the credits roll. She's so freaking cute.
Oh god.
When I decide that I want to grow up, can I look like her?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know, there's still a lot of time left on the clock. I think something big's about to happen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There's some stuff. Something this sad should not be so beautiful. Get up, get up, get up!
What? Oh, it was water. Okay, Jesus.
No, it wasn't.
No?
No. This is him.
Dream. Oh.
Yeah.
It's him after.
But
Do you
it's
need
okay.
my hand? Okay, I'll hold your hand.
Milk.
Ah, that's the cover of my playlist.
It just says
Milk.
God damn
The
it!
emotional roller coaster of this movie.
Milk.
But I will say, there's something kind of beautiful about he was ready to take his life in the beginning, and seeing her made him realize how valuable life was. That I give me tomorrow, and I will look people in the eye, and I will do better. And he literally sacrifices himself for her. And then Mom realizes.
Jesus. Oh.
And they just get out of it and start apologizing. God damn it! This is why I said I would never watch this movie again.
Did you catch that though?
Yeah.
They're both alive.
Yeah. Well, alive, but
Alive, but anger management was not a thing in this movie. And Mom's literally gonna fight a child.
Okay, in that moment, I would too.
Yeah, but you be very careful.
I mean, you do kind of gotta feel bad for Shoko's mom in that. It's just because her child literally did just try to kill herself.
Right.
And now...
And she didn't come out of it completely uninjured. Her arm was probably ripped out of its socket, hanging from that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has a slime on.
Yeah.
She has bandages in a sling
Right.
because it got pulled.
And she's literally groveling at his mother's feet.
They literally all go to his mother's feet and just apologize.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like crying for the rest of this movie. Where's the other water bottle, man? I need more moisture.
Because it's all leaking out of your eyeballs. Because they're all photos of
dead
death.
things.
Yeah. So, if you wondered why the morbid photos of dead animals, it's because she was trying to keep her sister from killing herself.
Like, look at how not great death is.
Oh, Hollywood!
Here come the G, baby.
What's she doing there?
He's unconscious, so he can't tell her to leave.
Yeah.
And she's all gonna try and swoop in there like she's this good person. Look, I stayed by your bedside the whole time because I'm a good girl.
When in actuality, other people were trying to go stay by his side.
And she
but
won't let him in.
Literally,
She's
I don't know if you saw it. She was literally holding
monopolizing
the
his
door
grief.
shut, keeping the little chubby boy from coming in. I don't know how else to address him. I forgot his name.
G. His name is G.
His name is G.
His name is G. His name is Gangster.
Gangster.
Punch her in the boob.
And she's like,
God. Look, she's literally
Walk her right and look
she's
at
literally
this.
standing out there like
The whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
yay.
wanting to see him. And, you know, she's...
No, when the homegirl left, she could have gone in there.
No, because
No.
that'd be visiting hours are over. Because
Yeah.
she's also staying there all day.
Yeah, well, what a manipulative
But-
bitch.
She's still trying to be nice to her, which
Holding
is
it,
even
yeah.
the more sad part when you think about it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he's up. Cool.
He's awake.
They should just end the movie right here.
No, they
No.
shouldn't.
Yeah,
There's
they should. This
so
is-
much good stuff happening.
So much emotional manipulation going on right now. Just like, leave me alone.
No, it gets
Ryan's
better.
in his feelings right
Also,
now.
the fact that he like immediately looks for his mom and doesn't
I
know
love
where
that.
he is.
I love
Yeah.
that. Because that's what little dudes do.
Gee, hold on. Are you telling me no nurse or anything saw the guy that was like in a coma get up and leave the hospital?
Have you ever been in a Japanese hospital in the middle of the night? There's nothing going on in that place.
Have you ever been in a Japanese hospital in the middle of the night?
Like once or twice, but like the...
I've been. What? Wait, no, go back.
But what does he do? What is the first thing that he does when he escapes the Japanese hospital where no one's paying attention? He goes right to that bridge.
Right.
Also,
Right to the fish.
There's
I-
less staff on at any hospital
At night.
overnight.
I've been at hospitals
of course you have.
overnight.
And
There's-
sometimes the hospital staff gets to sleep and go to cots.
But yeah, there's still at least a receptionist who's always awake. So when they notice
How
that,
often is the receptionist not reading a romance novel or,
Yes.
watching a movie or
yes,
Making a
but still,
TikTok.
when
Making a
they
TikTok.
notice the person who's like running
Let's just assume that
away,
they didn't. That he was able to exit his room.
love
you just watch the
I love
emotional
this.
manipulation.
Oh. That bitch.
And she's like, she was taking care of you the whole time.
That's not true.
That's such a lie.
She was on her phone. She was just
She
on
was
her phone.
sending tweets and doing TikToks.
She probably took photos of him while he was in his coma and
Look at
posted
me, my
it.
unconscious wannabe boyfriend.
It's like, have you ever seen like the photos of like the people who will post themselves like with their grandparents' graves and stuff like,
Right.
miss you, grandma.
Yep, that's that girl for sure.
Right, for sure. And again, her unborn children are showing.
I miss my best friend. Some jerk threw him off a building.
Give it a like and show me your pity.
Good.
Yeah.
Peace.
Never come back.
Still got an X. Oh, fuck me.
Teach me how to study. That's
To
so
teach me how to
wholesome.
study.
Also, can we talk about
Teach
what
me
she
how to
said?
study.
Can we teach her just a comment on what she said there? She said, "Since you're alive again, can you teach me how to study?"
Well, what would you call a coma? It's certainly not alive.
It's not death.
It's not alive either.
It's undead, okay? He's
Purgatory.
he temporarily became a cast member on The Walking Dead. It's totally fine.
It's like a festival. That's why she's there. I
Open
think.
to the public.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. He's like, nope, none of that. Thank you.
They're literally like, "Oh, hi! It's so good to see you." Him, no.
How about no?
And look at how
I
excited
love
he
this.
was.
Gangsta GV in the house. Homie gonna break my heart here with this little scene. Like, he's so overwhelmed by it all.
I love them.
This is a bad frame.
Oh. No.
Two dudes in the bathroom.
Okay, that's better. We could have just stuck with this one because this looks, cut for a couple minutes.
The aerial shot as opposed to from below.
Yeah, I didn't really see what was going on there for a minute.
What are we doing?
I thought he was really happy to see him.
And then here comes Weenus.
Well, give her her X back. Why is she even like?
Because he doesn't know about the manipulation stuff. All he knows is what his mom said, that she was with him the whole time while he was in the hospital.
I'm sorry. She should be on fucking probation still.
Hold up. His mom walked in on the chick beating up Shoko. Why was he like, oh, she's stuck with you the whole time?
How she stayed with you and took care of you.
Ooh,
Good catch!
Yeah.
Filmmakers, please give us answers. We have many questions. Flag on the play.
Manga guy, yeah. I like
Manga guy.
Plot hole.
I think it was really cool. And I noticed that the first time I watched it through a long time ago with you was I never realized when we were in crowded scenes, we weren't hearing the crowded scenes, because not only could she not hear, he had closed himself off so he wasn't hearing, and now he's
Yeah, can hear
emotionally
everything.
invested in everything again. And you can hear the scene, the crowd going, and
His eyes are on. Look at this.
he's overwhelmed by it. So that's it. I think it was a cool way of showing that everybody has different reactions to being bullied, and some bully back, and some refuse to back down from being bullied. And I just think it was a very interesting take that we have this girl who can't hear, and then this guy who, because of how he treated somebody else, chose to close himself off from others so much.
Well, that's the thing too at the very, very end where you see that very pinhole, small picture. It's like
Yeah.
she couldn't hear and he couldn't see, but together they could.
We'll start with Ryan, because he had less experience with this movie than the rest of us. So, your favorite thing?
I think that all the metaphors throughout the thing with the X's, that was very well executed. The story itself is great. At the very, very beginning, I didn't understand why he was so mean. And I think they would have been more effective to have a scene of that interspersed rather than do all of his and then all of hers. I think if they blended those together like they blended other things, it might have been more effective for me.
Yeah, because you start the movie really not liking him.
But that worked on an emotional manipulation level. You had but that creates wild emotional swings.
What I really enjoyed about it was the character development, regardless of how you play it out. Everybody was very fleshed out. Everybody got enough story that you really feel like you know every character. So character development probably was my favorite thing. And what I probably liked the least was, for some of the characters, they were just mean for no reason. In saying everybody has something, everybody has a vulnerability. I think for some of our not so nice characters, being able to maybe show more of, why are you so horrible? Why would she not let anybody visit him in the hospital? Like, he was unconscious, like he wasn't going to know that they were there anyway. So what was the point of being so possessive of him in those moments? So what was your favorite part then?
My favorite part overall either has to be the scene where she is about to jump off the balcony, just because it really is so beautiful and it really does make you just want to cry when you watch it. They did it so well that you gotta love it and hate it at the same time. And then my other favorite scene has to be the end when all the X's fall off the face, because it shows that he's finally happy and like able to look around and understand that he doesn't have to block everybody off.
Ready to open himself back up to the world.
Yeah. Least favorite? I don't know. I do like all of it. I'd like to see a little bit more with some of the other characters, because it really did hone in on the purple-haired girl.
Yeah.
And it still didn't show that much of her.
What about you, kid? What was your favorite thing? Because this is your favorite movie.
I like the part where he talks about if I just have until tomorrow. Yeah. Least favorite? That's mean.
Yeah, it's hard.
The part in the maid cafe. Or the cat maid cafe thing. Yeah, because I don't know. I just think I hate
What
that
even
part.
happened in that part?
It's just him sitting there chatting.
So, as the one person who had never really seen it flushed out in its entirety, what are your final thoughts, Ryan?
It was really good. I get the whole disconnect that we were having with the subtitles. Because when you rewrite a dub in English, you have to write a script that makes sense to a person who's hearing it. So that's interesting for a silent voice, a movie about hearing, that the way that they rewrote the script, they had to change the lines that were being spoken in English to make it sound like an English conversation. And it was really good. It's one of the best animes I've seen in a long time.
So that was a silent voice. So thanks for watching us watch the film.
Bye.